Hello there, and welcome to day 27 of my 30 over 30 vlog, where I do 30 days of gymnastics in a row. As you guys know, I had a little bit of an injury and I was sick a little bit, so I did take a bit of a break for a few days, but now I'm back. I do have some stitches on, so I can't do as many things as I would like, but I've begun to regain my strength with some gymnastics exercises that will hopefully help me on my way to my ultimate goal, which is from straddle position, from straddle sit or V-sit up to a press handstand position. So yesterday we've started to do some exercises with my feet against the wall and I was pushing it up and down. So let's pick up from there and let's see what we can do today. So we've done the feet against the wall, feet pressed against the wall and pushing them up and down yesterday. Today I want to take it one step further and add kicking or kipping. Is that the word for it? I'm not sure. Anyway, let me show you what I mean. Alright, so this is where we are. You lift up. Lift the butt up, and then let's start doing this. Woo! Ooh, I'm shaking. Alright, here is another cool little exercise that I found. It's good for me in my current state for regaining some power and some flexibility without straining myself too much, because I still need to keep in mind that I shouldn't really get too sweaty because of this thing. I should also keep it elevated and I shouldn't bend forward and backward too much. So yeah, that's the thing. But this exercise is really great for my shoulders and for your core and for your back and arms. Let me show you what I mean. It's going to be what we call a reverse plank. Is that the right word for it? I'm not sure, to be honest, but this is what it looks like. So, yep. And you want to be as flat, as straight as possible, and just hold it. Now, if you can, and normally I would do it, you can turn, whoops, like this, and then go down and back. But I can't really do that because of the stitches. I can do only halfway, so I can do it only like that. Whoop, whoop. It's good exercise for balance and for keeping everything tight. The goal is to keep, your maximus gluteus, your butt tight, your thighs tight. Everything really should be as tight as possible. And one more thing, you can go straight from that position into a stretch for your shoulders, like so. So when we're here, I can just sort of walk forward and slide forward until you sit down, breathe out, and then walk a little more forward and stop where it hurts and just stay there for a bit. And give your shoulders and your elbows a good stretch. It shouldn't be too painful, yeah? You don't want to hurt yourself. You can walk with your fingers as well. And if you want, if that's not enough, we can walk back into the plank position like so. Yeah. Now I would like to sort of stretch like this. I shouldn't put my head down, but obviously you can do that. When you're doing this stretch, try not to tilt your head too much like that. Yeah? It should be about your back, about your lats, I suppose, and stretching that part. Yeah, you don't want to put too much strain on your neck there. So try and keep it straight, like so. And if you need to pull yourself in, do it like that. Don't do it like that. And you wanna feel it here. Some of you also wanted to know how you can do the splits, how you can start training for the splits so you can go all the way down. Now this took me a while, and I've started to do that when I was much younger. So I think I was like 16, 17, something like that. And one day I just thought it would be cool, and so I started to do that. I didn't really look up any videos at the time, but here's what I did. We're going to use a simple chair. That's it, really. That's the trick. So what I did is that I found my maximum position, and then I used a chair to help myself stay in there for at least a minute. Yeah, and I let the gravity do the work. That's it. So if your position is this, that's perfectly fine. Just grab a chair and hold on to it, and you let the gravity do the work. You can go a little lower. But yeah, so you stay in there for as long as you can, or for about at least a minute, and you breathe through it. And it's good to exhale when you're going down, so you get a little bit of that relaxed feeling, and that's how everything stretches. If that's too easy for you, you just go lower. You just grab a lower chair and you do the same thing. And you stay there. When this becomes too easy, you can go lower, and again, stay there. If this becomes too easy, guess what? You're gonna go even lower. As I was saying, if this becomes too easy, guess what? You go even lower. Until you reach a point where you don't necessarily need a chair to support yourself. And you can just use your hands. Try to put your butt under your shoulders. And then eventually... So yeah, that's it for today. Gymnastics is definitely a challenge, but I do enjoy it quite a lot. You get a great workout. I do enjoy figuring out your own body and how you can move around and do these new and cool and exciting things. But it takes a lot of effort and a lot of practice. And I think even if you're very talented, even if you have a very high kinesthetic intelligence, it will take some time for you to figure things out and to strengthen the necessary muscles for doing those things. Because quite often it's a combination of muscles. It's about coordination, yeah, and a cooperation of different parts of your body, which, as I said, is where the fun lies for me. But that's it for today. As usual, thank you guys for watching. If you liked what you've seen here, please click the like button below. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and you will get my very next video. Until tomorrow, take care.